See, most of us think in terms of what I call net zero. You have $1,000 in the bank and now you think, what can this $1,000 buy me? Can I go on a vacation? Can I buy a nice watch? What can I do with this $1,000 which will take my bank account to zero? See, most of us think in this type of net zero spending. When we have money in the bank, we think, how do we spend it? But the quickest way to have more money is just to not spend all of your money. So the very first thing you gotta do is understand when you earn money, you cannot spend all of it. You gotta open up 3 different bank accounts. One bank account will hold the money that you can spend. This is your checkings account. One bank account will hold the money that you are going to invest, and one bank account will hold your savings. The reason why you want to have 3 separate bank accounts is so you don't accidentally spend your investment money, and so you don't accidentally buy a brand new TV with the money you're supposed to be saving. Now, this is where you want to automate this process because it's going to allow you to live your life and know how much money goes where. So what you can do is create a system where now every time you get paid, some of your money is going to go here, some of your money is going to go here, and some of your money is going to go here. That way you have a system where now it's automated. You make money, and some of your money is going to be the money you can spend. You know this is the only money you can use to go buy a car. This is the only money you can use to go out to eat at nice restaurants. This is the only money you can use to go on vacations. This is the money that you can use for your investments, whether it's stock market, whether it's the real estate, whether it's cryptocurrency, whether it's a business idea, whether it's paying down debt. This is your investment money. This is the money that you're saving for emergencies, and you don't use this money unless you run into a real emergency. Your kid breaks their arm, your car breaks down, you lose your job. This is what the savings money is for. Now, what I say is start with something simple, something like a 75, 15, 10 plan. Now, what this says is for every dollar that you earn, 75 cents is the maximum that you can spend. 15 cents is the minimum that you're investing. 10 cents is the minimum you're saving. This way, now you're paying yourself first before you go and make everybody else rich. What that means is when you go and spend this money, you go buy a nice car, you buy a handbag, you buy a watch, you go to eat at a restaurant, you go on a vacation, you're making other people rich because you're giving your money to somebody else. In these places, you're working to pay yourself first. Your wealth is not going to be built here. Your wealth is not built through your savings. This savings is just there to protect you against an emergency. You cannot outsave inflation, which means you cannot save your way to wealth. What that means is right now we have inflation. We have had inflation for a century, and we will continue to have inflation. The savings you have in your bank account is losing value to inflation. That means your savings are losing buying power. So why do we save money? We save money to protect us against emergencies. We don't save money to try to become wealthy. That's what you have to understand about the savings. Now, you should have a goal of how much money to save. You want to save somewhere generally between 3 months and 12 months worth of expenses. The amount of money is going to depend on where you are in life. If you don't mind taking on higher risk, if you don't have any financial responsibilities, you don't have kids, you don't have a spouse, well, then you might only want to save 3 months worth of expenses and invest the rest of the money. If you say, I want to be more protected with less risk, then maybe you want to save 6 months or 9 months or 12 months worth of expenses. This is going to depend on you and your risk tolerance and where you are in life. Now, once you figure out how much money you want to save, you save that much money and then you stop saving money because you don't want to just save your money to save it. You want to save your money strategically. That means save 3 to 12 months worth of expenses. Once you do that, then you stop saving money and you allocate the saving money towards your investments because this is where you become wealthy. This is the money you use to live your life. This is the money you use to go out to eat, the money you use to go on vacation, to go buy things. This is the money you use to become wealthy. This is where you're going to put money towards the actual investments that we can own assets that pay you for owning them. This is where your wealth is built. If you want to become wealthier, spend less money here, spend more money here. This is where you protect yourself so you don't have to worry about going into debt when an emergency happens. This is why you want to have 3 different bank accounts. That way it's separated, you know what money is for what, and then most banks will allow you to create some sort of automation like this completely free. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide on how to start generating passive income for free. All you gotta do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.